Quaid Azam Part 129. As a result of this clash at Delhi, in 1927 there came into existence two Muslim leagues, one meeting later at Lahore and the other at Calcutta. Sir Muhammad Shafi, who had been elected president for both council meetings, presided at the Lahore session, and Maulvi Muhammad Yaqub at Calcutta. Predictably, the Lahore resolution followed those earlier adopted by the Punjab Muslim League, 13 November 1927. More than the resolution, what was of greater significance was a consolidation of the Uttar Pradesh and Punjab Muslims through this united process. Those who attended Jinnah's League at Calcutta in December 27 were the same who had attended his meeting at Delhi in March, except that the frontiersmen and the urban constitutionalists from Muslim majority provinces had by then left him too. At the Muslim League session at Calcutta, the question of declaration in favor of independence was not officially raised, which in itself was a comment on both fragmented thinking of the die-hard Khilafatists and the ascendancy of the independents as represented by Jinnah, Ali Inam and Muhammad Yaqub. They clearly dominated this session, with Jinnah as the permanent president, Yaqub as the president of the session, and Ali Imam as the mover of the resolution. Their position was pragmatic and not outside the mainstream of the constitutionalist politics. Consequently, they were disinclined to declare either for independence or even an unconditional boycott. The Calcutta League organizers had laid great emphasis upon communal unity. However, it became clear during the proceedings that Jinnah's four proposals would not be accepted, not totally, not even in this Bengal meet. Consequently, as for these four proposals, though the League remained anxious to cement their alliance with the Congress, they were now obliged to make more credible their own negotiating position. The League resolution on this question made it plain, therefore, that only when the frontier had received the reforms and when Sindh had actually been constituted as a separate province would the proposals of separate electorate be adopted or be dropped. I beg your pardon. At the invitation of Congress, cautiously, though the League leaders agreed then to participate in all-party conference at Delhi. When this Delhi conference finally convened on 12 February 1928, it became apparent that an agreement would be easy. Pandit Madan Mohan Malaviya, who was an increasingly under shadow of being too inclined towards the Congress, was further pushed into the corner by Munji, who refused to agree either to the separation of Sindh or any reservation of seats for majorities, for example, for Muslims in the Punjab. Jinnah met this intransigence by reiterating the terms of the League's Calcutta session. There followed the inevitable deadlock. From Jinnah's point of view, this was totally unsatisfactory. His faction of the League had already been isolated and it now appeared that he was in danger of losing his entire political following.